Okay. The Ottawa Senators have a few things going on. Of course, there's the Eric Carlson speculation, which is still out there, and we still don't know what's going on with Eric Carlson, where he might go. Is he going to stay? Does he stay till the deadline? They have Cody Cece out there who wants more money than they want to spend on him. But today, there's a little bit of good news in Sen Nation because they got Mark Stone to return to the team for a 1 year, $7.35 million contract. That's right about where it should be. I have no problem with that, and based on the fact it's a 1 year deal, this is fine. Now, the upside is they've got Stone for another year. The downside is we could go through this again next summer, or he could be a rental at the deadline. Ottawa's got all of these things going on that just keep piling up, and like the Craig Anderson. Craig Anderson was reportedly wanting out of town in June. It's August. He's still there. So there's a lot of things going on with Ottawa, and honestly, if Pierre Dorian can talk both CC and Stone out of arbitration, if he can get CC to sit down and work out a contract, it doesn't fix it. Especially if Brady Tkachuk says, "I'm going to go to college. I'm not going to commit to NHL yet." And that's Tkachuk's right to do that. But if he does, it really leaves Ottawa in a lurch. Remember, they don't have their number one draft pick this year. That belongs to Colorado Avalanche. So maybe Joe Sakic's getting ready to send a nice gift basket to Brady Tkachuk, if he decides to return to college with a note saying, "Good job, kid. Smart decision. Great idea. Why don't you all go to college?" And reap the rewards of potentially Jack Hughes going to Colorado. And I think that's part of the reason why anytime you hear management talk this summer, and it's whether it's Dorian or Melnick, they talk about getting back into it. Let's get back into it. We're gonna get back up to it because they don't have that draft pick. They don't have that option of saying, "Well, we're rebuilding," because they don't own it. And every now and then I get asked too, like, well, what would they have to offer Colorado to get that number one draft pick back? It doesn't matter. Colorado's not taking it. Sakic's not dumb. He's gonna, see how things turn out. In the case that Ottawa magically makes the playoffs, yeah, I'd listen then, because then it's not a number one, not a top 15 draft pick. But there's no way that as long as they're lingering outside the playoffs or just bottoming out altogether, whatever happens. Yeah. So today, what's happened is, and this is where the good news is that Stone has said, "Well, I'll sign a 1 year deal and avoid the ugliness of arbitration," which can be an ugly situation. So if they can get CC signed, it doesn't stop the bleeding completely because they've still got the Carlson situation out there. But remember this too, and I'll say this for Senators fans, I don't want to totally be a downer on anything. If they can get off to a good start this season, so let's say they get Stone and they get CC under contract, and then they get off to a really good start. If this team looks like they're on an upswing, even without Tkachuk, and guys have bounce back years and they get a career year out of somebody that is not expected from, Carlson could turn around and say, "You know what? You guys traded off Hoffman based on things surrounding me, and so I'm gonna, yeah, I'll re-up. I'll stay here for the rest of my career." And as far fetched as that may sound now, it can happen. So maybe if this works out, that they've got Stone and they get CC under contract, and then they can keep everything else together, maybe they can make a run out of it. Maybe the underdog role will work for them this year the way it worked for Vegas last year. But we'll see, right? So again, it's a 1 year contract. It doesn't stop trade talks, doesn't stop rumors, but it means that he's under contract, so he will be playing for Ottawa to start the season. So there's your upside. There is an upside. It's not as bad, I don't think, as it looks, and yet because of the way last season went and because of all the other stuff that's happened since, it is hard to see a silver lining. But I do think there's one there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're just browsing your way through, you happen upon this video, you can go ahead and hit like and subscribe as well. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.